And the pathway to Major League Soccer at that time was coming through the United Soccer League, or USL. And so long story short is I bought Arizona United, which was based in Phoenix. I rebranded it to Phoenix Rising. I brought in an incredible group of partners, one of whom convinced Didier Drogba to come join our ownership group. And we built a stadium in a great location. And it really put, I would certainly have put Phoenix on the map in terms of soccer. I would say you had a big boost to USL. I mean, the amount of global coverage for the league relative to the fact that Didier Drogba was now an owner in one of the teams and finishing up his career, I think that had a huge boost. But, I think just to get to your specific question, I started to recognize what I believe are the superior return on economics or return on investment of the right USL team in the right market with the right stadium with the right surrounding real estate development. And that's my Rhode Island project. And a lot of that was born out of the fact that I went to school there. I went to Brown University. A baseball team that was based in Rhode Island picked up and left the state to Massachusetts. So I started to recognize, again, a business opportunity where the state was now had a hole relative to professional sports that I felt strongly I could fill with the USL franchise. And so just this month, we opened up the stadium behind me. The response has been incredible. And I just believe strongly in the right stadium in the right location is worth its weight in gold. And then, the last bit of it is real estate becomes very important to the business model. None of these ventures are for the faint of heart. They're difficult to finance. They're difficult to cash flow. So real estate becomes important because it's a driver of additional return on investment that, from my vantage point, is almost a requisite when it comes to the business plan.
And so, Brett, your Tidewater Landing Stadium has been launched since 1 month ago, and it immediately had a great response, just like last year's Rhode Island final in the USL Championship. And the same happened with Phoenix Rising when you first began its operation, starting immediately to win and pick up trophies. I remember I was probably 10 years old when I watched for the first time a video of Didier Drogba scoring this amazing half-field free kick from half-field, and that's how I learned that Phoenix Rising was on the map.
Yeah.
And so could you please explain to us, when building your sports franchise project, where do you start from ideation to how will you put this on the map that people around the United States know about that franchise, then also internationally? And also, how do you build the commercial development teams and the experts and specialists that make you win the trophies on the field?